Welcome to Gentle Yoga with Leo Bray for Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center. Visit us on the web at urbanyoga.org or on Facebook at Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center to check out the schedule and make donations in the tip jar. We'll start out today sitting. You don't have to sit just how I sit. Sit so you're comfortable. Close your eyes if you want. Bring your attention to your breathing. And as you get comfortable settling into your seat, observing your breath, it will slow down and get deeper. Feeling your contact with the floor, whatever else you're sitting on, your mat, maybe your blocks or bolster. Taking in whatever else is reaching your senses from the environment you're practicing in today. Scan your body to take in whatever sensations are there. Especially noting anything that doesn't feel so good so that you can stay mindful of it during practice, remembering that you can modify or skip anything at all. Let's take 3 deep, clearing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth with a sigh. Let your eyes open up if you're closed. Let your chin come down towards your chest. Gently and slowly move your head in circles. If you find any tight spots, you can pause making circles to rock back and forth at the tight spot. Let's change direction. And when you finish the next circle, lift your chin face forward. Rest your hands in front of you. Walk them forward as far as you want, whatever's comfortable. Letting your neck relax and breathing into your back. Walk your hands to the left, letting your head just track with your arms. Walk your hands slowly back through center and then over to your right. Walk your hands back to center and then back in. Sit yourself up. Had an equipment failure. My glasses fell off while I was folded forward. Fell off and fell apart. Little magnetic sunglasses clip. Bring your arms to the sides and rest your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm up. As you exhale, let it drape over your head and gently let the weight of your arm draw your head to the left. If you want, raise your right hand a little and reach out through your fingertips. Let the right hand down if it's raised. Let the left hand slide over and down to your cheek, and let your hand nudge your head back up the center. Let that hand down. All kinds of equipment stuff. My earpieces coming loose too. Inhale, raise your right arm. And exhale, let it drape across your head. Gently draw your head to the left. No, to the right, sorry. And if you want, pick up your left hand, reach out through your fingertips. If your left hand is raised, let it down. Let your neck remain passive. Let your right hand slide over and down and use your arm to lift your head. Let your right hand down. Walk your left hand behind you and bring your right hand across to your left leg. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale. See about twisting some more. With each exhale, just see if it's comfortable to do so, if there's further to go. Let your twist unwind. And then twist the other way. Right hand behind, left hand across. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. Come back to center. Rest your hands on your thighs or knees. seated cow cat. Inhale, bring your heart forward, let your head go back. Exhale, bring your heart back and let your head tip forward and down. And take your time to make your way up onto your hands and knees. Reach your left foot back, press against the ball of your foot. On the next inhale, reach your right arm forward, thumb pointing up. On the next inhale, lift your left foot, reach straight back. Bend your knee, reach back, take hold of your foot or ankle, or if you can't take hold, don't worry about it. If you can, kick against your hand, lift your knee, lift your chin. Release and let your knee and your hand down. Reach back and press against the ball of your right foot. Inhale, reach your left arm forward. On an inhale, pick your right foot up, reach it straight back. Having left-right difficulty today. Bend your knee and reach back and see about that bind. Release and lower down. Bring your big toes together. Open your knees wider if you like. Sit back to child's pose. Modifying it however you like, using props, variation. Scan your body. Observe your breath. Inhale, come forward and up the table. Step your left foot up between your hands. Bring your hands to your knee and lift your torso. If you feel wobbly, maybe widen the stance. You can check the right leg and just see if it's lined up behind the knee or if it's going off to the side. Exhale, sink forward in your hips. Inhale, glide back. As much movement as you want, whatever feels good. And if you want, you can, at the top of the movement, raise your right arm or both arms. And as you come forward, lower your arms. As you glide back, raise your arms. You can always have one or both hands on your knee for steadiness. Make it more about the hips and more about staying balanced with the help of your arms. When you can raise one or both arms, of course, you're working the arms and shoulder muscles, but also getting more involved in the core. If you're using your hands on your knee, your core is still doing some of the work to hold you up, of course. At the top of the movement, let's twist to the right, reach your right hand back, to reach your left hand forward, or it can be on your leg. Come through center with your hands by your heart, then reach your left hand back, reach your right hand forward, or drop it to your knee. Come back through center, hands to heart. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. And switch legs, bring the left knee back to the floor. And bring the right foot forward. Hands on the right knee. Use your arms to lever yourself up. Adjust for stability. And when you're ready, start rocking. Exhale forward. Inhale back. And you can add in that arm movement if you like, one arm or both arms. And maybe the rocking movement is steadier on one side than the other. Maybe you don't do the same thing with your arms as you did on the other side. Let's twist to the left. Come through center and twist to the right. And come through center. Exhale, hands down. And step the left foot up to meet the right. Hang out, exploring movement in your forward fold. Nod your head. Shake your head. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And let your hands down at your side. Lift your left shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back and let it down. And your right shoulder up and back and down. Inhale, reach out to the side. As you exhale, you can reach for your shoulder blades, have a hug, or take eagle arms. If you take eagle, reach forward and up. On an inhale, open up again. And as you exhale, cross the opposite way. Another hug or another eagle. Inhale, open. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up. Reach your palms up. Look up at your hands. Lift your heart. Inhale to come upright. Exhale to bend to the left, feeling for length through both arms. Inhale, come up. As you exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Lower your knees for a shorter plank if you like. Exhaling, slowly lower all the way down. Press into your hands. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Listen to your lower back. Go as high as you want. Exhale, rock back and up to downward dog. And pedal your feet up and down. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. This time as you lower, you can go halfway or all the way, you decide. Then inhale, bring your heart forward. Exhale, rock back and up. Take 3 cleansing breaths and lower down to child's pose. Again, scanning your body, checking in with your breath. Inhale, come forward and up to table. When you're ready, exhale, push back up to downward dog. And then take your time, walk your hands back to your feet. Let your arms, pardon me, let your arms hang like ropes. Let your knees be nice and soft and bouncy. Let your arms swing back and forth. Let the weight of your arms pick up momentum so the swinging gets bigger and bigger. And when you're ready, swing those arms up and sit back to chair. And then see if you can sit a little lower, releasing down into the ground. Reach your hands back by your hips, palms down, take a breath. Reach your hands out to the side, palms down, take a breath. Reach your arms up again. Inhale, lengthen your legs, stand up. Exhale, arms down. And grab a block. I'm going to grab a drink and then grab my block. Often we use the block under a hand or under something else down on the ground, but sometimes we use the block standing. So a little sequence here for shoulders and back using the block. I'm just going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing with the block. So just hold the block in one hand, doesn't matter which hand. Inhale, arms up overhead. So now you hold the block between your two hands and then bend your elbows to dip the block behind your head, maybe behind your neck. Then raise it overhead again. Let your arms come out and down and then catch the block between your hands back here, down here. And then holding it between your hands, raise it up as high as you can. Let it down. So let's do that a few times. Inhale out and up. And then dip with the block. Up overhead. Out and down. And then raise it up. Release down. So a couple more times. Up overhead. Behind the head. Up overhead. Out and down. Raise it up. Relax down. Out and up. Dip. Overhead. Out and down. Raise up once more. And relax down. Oh, that feels good. I love that one. Now let's play with some balances. Yes, it's still hot and humid in Coconut. Drinking, drinking, always drinking. Hands by your heart. Shift your weight from one leg to the other. Welcome to step over by the wall of the furniture. You have that to reach out to for support. Bring the weight into your left leg. Let the knee stay soft. Raise your right knee. Maybe your thigh comes parallel to the ground. Swing the knee to the side. Open the gate of your hip. And then bring your right foot to your left leg. Maybe toes on the ground, heel on the ankle. Maybe the sole on the calf. Maybe on the thigh. Never on the knee. Do what you want with your arms, and that can include just keeping your hands pressed together at your heart. That draws energy to the midline and has a stabilizing effect on the pose. If your hands are elsewhere, bring them to your heart. Pivot your knee forward and let your foot down and shake things out. Other side, hands back at the heart. Shift from side to side. And as you're ready, bring the weight into your right leg, keeping that knee soft. Lift the left knee when you're ready. And take your time to open out to the side and bring your foot to your right leg. And do what you like with your arms. If your hands are elsewhere, bring them back to your heart. Bring your knee forward, let your foot down, and shake whatever wants to shake. Now let's play with Warrior 3. We can use both blocks for Warrior 3. You could also use a chair or desk. But to use blocks, we go like this. Blocks set standing tall, shoulder width apart, hands on the block. So we're sort of in a block shape ourselves. Standing rectangle. So you would just on your right leg, bring the weight into your left leg. Inhale, reach your right foot up and back. Imagine your leg parallel to the ground. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Imagine your torso parallel to the ground. So maybe that means, like I'm doing here, change the position of the hands on the block, bringing my torso higher. You could even just, depending on how it feels, maybe have your fingertips on the block. And you can play with, if you like, bringing one hand to your heart, maybe both. And if you're steady enough on that standing leg, explore other arm expressions as you like. Start over anytime, let the foot down, go back to the one block or both. Exhale, lower your foot. Inhale, slowly stand and shake. Okay, second Warrior 3 and last standing pose. Back to your support. Shift weight to the other leg. Inhale, reach your foot up and back. And play as you like, depending on how you feel. Moving those hands and arms. And it's okay to just keep your hands on the support the whole time too. Exhaling, lower your foot. Inhaling, stand up. Shake, shake. And have a seat on your mat with your legs extended out in front and your feet flexed back towards you. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, fold down. Let your knees bend as much as they want to. As you inhale, think of lengthening forward. And as you exhale, think of lowering down. Inhaling, walk your hands up the front of your legs. Sit up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart. And then to bend the right leg, bring the right foot over to the left leg, like tree pose, sort of. Pivot your torso towards your left foot and flex your left foot back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Swing your right arm way out to the right, and then slowly reach it up alongside your head. Right hand reaching overhead towards left hand. Reach slowly up and out, and then bring the right hand back to the left hand. Walk your hands up your leg and sit up. Letting your arms help, extend the right leg and bend the left. Bring the foot across. Pivot your torso and flex your right foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Open your left arm way out to the side and then reach it up alongside your head towards the right arm. Reach back up and back out. Bring the left hand back to the right. Inhaling, walk your hands up your leg and sit up. Extend the left leg part way and bend the right one. Bring the soles of your feet together with a big space between your heels and your pelvis. Reach over your ankles or under your ankles and walk your hands forward on the mat. Let your neck relax. Breathe into your back. Slowly walk your hands back and sit up again. Keeping your feet together, bring them in closer to your pelvis. Interlace your fingers. Hold your toes between your hands. Wriggle on your seat to shift the bones closer to the ground and tilt your pelvis forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips with your spine long. And when that long spine isn't tipping forward anymore, let your neck relax. Let your spine curve more. Breathe into your hips. Inhale, slowly sit up. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Nudge your knees up towards each other. Bring your hands behind you. Lean into your hands. Wiggle your feet out by the edges of your mat. Let your knees go to the right. Turn your head to the left. And come through center, knees left, head right. A few more times to each side. Or if you want, you can do a bigger movement as your knees go down to the right. Lift your left arm and left hip. And as your knees go to the left, raise right arm and right hip like that, if you want. Having done it once on each side, I don't feel like I want to do anymore. And bring your feet in, hip distance apart, come down onto your back. If you like, you can put a block between your knees. Set your knees hip distance apart, middle position on the block. Press into your feet and inhale to lift your hips up into bridge. If you want a deeper heart opener, clasp your hands under you. Reach your knuckles towards your heels. Wriggle your shoulder blades towards your spine. If you're taking that bind, release your hands. Exhaling, let your hips come down. Pull it up and down at your own pace a few times. And let's take supported bridge, pausing with your hips lifted. Put a block or other prop at the base of your spine and come down to rest on the prop. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift your hips. Take the prop out from underneath you. Exhale, slowly lower down. Move those props out of the way. Hug your knees to your chest and rock and roll, massaging your back against the ground. And cross your right knee over your left knee. As the closer your knees are to your torso as you twist, the deeper the twist is going to feel. So you could just keep the left foot planted and start to twist like that, or lift the heel, or lift the left foot, whole foot. Reach your arms to the side, palms up. Let your shoulders stay grounded. Let your legs go to the left and turn your head to the right. Bring your head and your knees back to center and switch. Cross your left knee over your right knee. And let the legs go to the right and turn your head to the left. Take your time to come back up to center. Uncross your legs. Reach your feet up. Reach your hands up to grab your legs or your feet, and play with bending and straightening for arms and legs. Whenever you've had enough time inverting, you can make your way to Shavasana. Close your eyes if you like. Focus on your breath, or give yourself permission not to focus. I may get rained out, so if my video and sound stop for a minute, it's me going inside while you're enjoying Shavasana. It's starting to rain. Start taking some deeper breaths. And moving around bit by bit. Letting the movements grow bigger. Take your time to gently sit up when you're ready. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for sharing practice today. The light within me sees and bows to the thin light within each of you. Namaste. That rain was so refreshing at first, just kind of like making its way through the woven shade canopy, but then it started to get too heavy. I'm like, oh, but just in time for Shavasana.